Welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile. This, right in front of you is a Thunder Dragon deck profile. This deck is, it got pretty, it got a lot of, it got one card to support, which, it's the Thunder Dragon Lord, and, it's doing a lot better than it was, definitely, after Colossus was banned, and there really isn't much else to say, and let's just get into the deck profile. So first off, you're running two, Thunder Dragon Lords. Basically, you have to banish one level 8 or lower Thunder monster from your hand or face of field during the turn a Thunder monster's effect is activated, and then quick effect. Once per turn, your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can banish 2 cards from your graveyard, including a Thunder monster, then target one Thunder monster you control. Your opponent cannot target it with card effects until the end of the turn. And then you can send one Thunder Dragon, card from your deck to the grave, which, I mean, during your end phase, which is really nice, because a lot of your, Thunder Dragon has effects either in grave or banish, which is really nice. Another card is Double Danger Bigfoot. I cut this card for, I put this card in here for a couple of reasons. One, this deck needs some more draw power, definitely, to see the cards that you need. And two, it's kind of just it's just something that to go into a Verte and a Kondo, which is really nice. Next card is Chaos Dragon Legionnaire. It's kind of obvious, it's 3 light or dark monsters, and then if you banish all light, you can... if you banish all light, it's, you get to special summon one monster from your graveyard, so it's Monster Born. If you banish only dark, you get to shuffle one random card from your opponent's hand into the deck, which is really nice. And then if it's both, you get to destroy up to 2 cards on the field, which is usually the second and, the second and third effect are the ones that use most, but you can use every single one in this deck, because they're all mixed up, so it's a really nice card in there. One Thunder Dragon Duo, it's basically like a Chaos Sorcerer, or BLS, or Chaos Emperor Dragon. Basically what it does is that you can banish one light or dark monster, and then this card gains attack, 300 attack to the end of this turn, and then when this card destroys the opponent's monster by battle, you can banish one card from your graveyard, add one Thunder monster from your deck to your hand. And then once per turn, you can target one of those banished monsters, place it on the top or bottom of your deck. Which, I mean, it's a really nice card, because a lot of your stuff has stuff that banishes, pretty much, any Thunder Dragon card has stuff that when it gets banished, it has an effect, which is really nice. Next card, Danger Nessie, just in there for extra draws. Triple, and onto the real Thunder Dragon stuff. Triple Bestial, Thunder Dragon Roar. Basically what this card does, you can discard this card, add one of your Thunder Dragon monsters that is banished in your graveyard to your hand, and then if this card is banished or sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon one Thunder Dragon monster from your deck in defense position, but return during the hand, during the end phase, which, I mean, it is a free summon. You get to free summon from your graveyard, and then when it's banished, you're sent to the graveyard, and then you can discard this card, and then you get add a banished or graveyard to your hand. One of the Dragon monsters. Gosh, I can't really. Most of these cards are a little weird, but I can't talk today, and I haven't been able to talk. 3 Thunder Dragon Hawk. Basically, you can discard this card, special summon one Thunder Dragon monster that's banished in your graveyard, and then if this card is banished or sent from the field to the graveyard, you can shuffle any number of cards from your hand into the deck, and then draw that same amount of cards. So it's like a magical. It's like a whatever that card is, Magical Mallet or whatever. When it's sent to the grave or banished, which is pretty nice. The main card of your deck. One of them is the Thunder Dragon. Basically, you discard this card from hand, add up to 2 Thunder Dragon from your deck to your hand. So it's just extender in there, and it's pretty good. The next card is Thunder Dragon Dark. You can discard this card from your hand and then add itself to the hand. And if this card is banished or something from the field to the graveyard, you can add one Thunder Dragon card from your hand except itself. So it's just a free add to hand kind of stuff. One Giant Rex. It cannot attack directly. If this card is banished, you can special summon this card, and if you do, this card gains 200 attack for each of your banished dinosaur monsters. It usually doesn't do it, but it's just a free summon on the field for any of your Link Extender plays, and that's pretty much all it's used for. One Call of Serpent and one Wyvern Burster. It's kind of obvious in this deck. It's just kind of free summons and free searches. 3 Aloof Lupine. basically when this card is normal summon, you can banish one monster from your hand, then banish one monster from your deck with the same type as that monster. If this card is destroyed by battle, or if this card's under possession, destroyed by opponent's card effect, you can target one of your banished monsters, add that to your hand. You can only use it once per turn. It's really nice because all of your cards combo off of banishing all of your Thunder Dragon stuff, and so on normal summon, it's basically +2/+3 kind of stuff like that. 3 Solar Battery, Batterman Solar. If this card is normal special summon, you can send one Thunder monster from your deck to graveyard. If a Thunder monster you control is normal special summon while this monster is on the field, you get a special summon one battery token, which is Thunder Light, level 1, attack 0, defense 0. You can only use it once per turn. If this monster control in your graveyard, and it becomes that monster's until they name its graveyard. So it basically becomes copies of name in the graveyard, which is really nice. But it's in the graveyard, which kind of sucks. 1 Danger Shukunoko, 1 Danger Jackalope, just extra power. The Sneck and the Bunny, it's just kind of stuff like that. And then probably one of the best cards in your deck is 3 Thunder Dragon Matrix. Basically, you can discard this card from your hand and then target one Thunder monster you control against 5 attack. If this card is sent from the field or graveyard, you can add 1 Thunder Dragon Matrix from your deck to your hand. You can only use it once per turn. So this card down here, it's a really good card to chain off of, and it's a free pop, which is really nice. And then to round up for our our monsters is 1 Omni Dragon Brotar. It's just kind of obvious in really any dragon deck. Next card, for the spells, you're running triple Lord Darkness. It doesn't hurt you whatsoever if they are sent from their banished. They all have effects, and if it's all cards from your hand, they all have effects too. So it's a pretty nice card in there. Upstart Goblin just for the extra draws. It's kind of obvious. And double Thunder Dragon Fusion. You really don't really want to see this card in your hand, mainly because it's kind of bricky, but when you copy it like with Verte Anaconda, or you draw it later in the game, it's pretty nice. Like first draw, I mean, if you don't want to see it in your hand. 3 onto the extra deck, 3 Thunder Dragon Titan. This card's the main card you go into your deck. It's the replacement for Colossus. And must be either fusion summoned or special summoned by banishing 1 Thunder monster from your hand and 1 Thunder monster fusion you control except itself. In which case, you don't use polymerization. So it can be fusion summoned, and it can also be contact fuse, which is really nice in some circumstances. And then when the Thunder Monster's effect is activated in the hand, even during the damage step, quick effect, you can destroy 1 card in the field. And then if this card would be destroyed by a card effect, you can banish 2 cards from your graveyard instead, which it's like a protect, destroy, and it can be summoned both ways of fusioning, which is really nice. Double Trishula, the Dragon of Ice Imprisonment, basically must be fusion summoned, so it's a contact fuse card. And then if you was using only dragon monsters and they were originally dragons, you can banish 3 cards, one from you can reveal and banish 3 cards, 1 from your deck, 1 from the top of your opponent's deck, and 1 from their extra deck, which is really nice. You banish the top card of your deck, which doesn't really hurt you at all, and then you get to banish 2 from their field, from the extra deck, and 1 from the top of their deck, which is really nice. And then 1 Tyrannosaur Fusions, 1 Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. This card's just in here if you draw like one of the worst hands and you draw like a Thunder Dragon Fusion, and literally all else crap. So like if you drew like a Thunder Dragon Sky Rumble or anything like that, it just helps in there, and you just have a body on field. So yeah, it's pretty nice. 1 True King of All Calamities. It's pretty easy to make in this deck. You can do it off of Thunder Dragon Lord or any of your other link plays you can do, which is really nice. Onto the links. Master of the Tenyi, just a little link monster. 1 Union Carrier. It's all of your things are basically light or dark, so it's a great card in this deck. 1 Prepoducus, because a lot of your cards you want to change to dragon type monsters, which I mean you get it off a lot. 1 Verte Anaconda. This card's really, really good in this deck. It's just a free copy of, it's like another copy of Thunder Dragon Fusion, which it's a free summon, really. It's really nice. 1 Pisty and 1 LP. This card should be banned, LP, and Pisty is okay, but LP should definitely be banned. And 1 Link Cross, and it's pretty obvious. You just get tokens on the field, they're lights, and it's really nice out there. And then 1 Link Kuriboh. If you draw like also a crappy hand with just matrices and a Brotar and like an Allure, it's I mean, it's pretty nice in there. It's just a really, you can do combo extenders and stuff, which is really nice. And yeah, that's basically for the deck, and let's just get right into a duel. Alrighty, so I'm hosting around here. Well, this is a Thunder Dragon OTK combo deck. There really isn't much to say about it. It really likes to go second, if like all means possible. It can go first. It doesn't like to, but it can. It can set up somewhat of a good board, and I'm playing against this one of the weirdest decks on Earth, and I'm just gonna let this go because I don't know who would normal summon the Whitestone to Legend. So yeah, let's just see how it would go. Well, let's see how it'll go, I guess. So he equipped Moon Mirror Shield on Blue Eyes, which it kind of sucks, but hopefully we can make the Titan pop it. So yeah, we'll banish. We're gonna activate Thunder Dragon Dark, and we're going to add. Let's see, which one should we add to our hand? Yeah, we'll add the fusion from our deck to our hand. And then we'll normal summon a Lupine, going to activate effect, and we're going to banish the Thunder Dragon Hawk, and we're also going to banish, yeah, we'll banish on the, well, I banished Matrix. Yeah, we're going to activate both Matrix and Hawk, okay, and then we're going to, let's see, we'll, yeah, I have no clue why I added the fusion from our deck to our hand, but yeah, we'll turn the Battering Man, Solar, and those two from our deck to our hand. So we're going to shuffle those two, draw two. I mean, that's an okay draw. Probably not the best that we wanted. So, yeah, we'll activate Thunder Dragon. Add the two Thunder Dragons from our deck to our hand. Let's see what else. Yeah, we'll activate Thunder Dragon Roar, and then really isn't much else we can add to our hand. We'll just add the Thunder Dragon Dark from our hand, and I didn't. Yeah, we'll special summon the Thunder Dragon, so we're gonna banish those two, special summon Thunder Dragon Duo, and then we are forced to go into the Predaplant Vertanaconda because, well, we don't have anything else we can really go to. So we're going to use Vertanaconda, pay 2,000, go Fusion, special summon the Thunder Dragon Titan by banishing those three. Well, return to deck, which is really nice. The Thunder Dragon Fusion is really nice because it returns the deck instead of like using more materials, which I think is really cool. So I kind of messed up and I kind of didn't at the same time. So we're just going to turn on that since he has the Moon Mirror Shield, and we have some stuff in our hand that's gonna make it tricky for him. So yeah, we'll see how it'll go. Alrighty, so that's basically what you just saw. That's what makes Thunder Dragon Titan really good, is that he has a lot of protection. So yeah, we're going to normal summon the Aloof Lupine. I'm going to activate Aloof Lupine, allowing us, yeah, we'll banish the Thunder Dragon Roar, and then we'll also banish we'll banish the other Thunder Dragon Matrix. Yep, we're going to activate Thunder Dragon Dark. And we're going to add, we'll see what, yeah, we'll add the Thunder Dragon Hawk from our deck to our hand. Okay, then we'll activate Hawk, and then we will special summon, yeah, why not, we'll special summon the, Thunder Dragon Matrix. And then we will special summon, let's see, Union Kara was two monsters with the same, so we can't do that one. Yeah, we'll go into Linkuriboh using that, just a little extra protection, and yeah, we'll go into straight battle phase, and we're going to attack with a 3700, a 17, and a 300. And yeah, I'm just going to pass turn to him. Alrighty, so it is our turn. We're just gonna go straight into battle phase. Attack with the Thunder Dragon Titan. Attack with a 300 and attack with 17 for game. Yeah, that's basically the deck. It's that's basically what it does. Thunder Dragon Titan is really nice because it's protection and it gains a lot of attack and it's free pops, which is really nice. And there really isn't much to say about other than this deck. It's just sad that Colossus was banned. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. If you have any other decks that you want me to do, please leave it down in the comments and I will try to make a deck out of it. And yeah, thanks for watching.